Hey, we back.
Hey.
This kind of gave me the vibes from the Frankie Beverly.
Exactly.
Hey, you down with RCC?
Yeah, you know we.
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 Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 20 of the Real Creators Collab. This is your boy, episode 20. Episode 20. This is your boy Marcus, aka Ice Trey the Gang, aka Trey TL, aka the New York Knickerbockers father and owner. Shout out my nigga Ice Trey Young.
Ice Trey Young. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Levert, aka Leverticus, aka Sweet Dick Willie, and we back
in the lab.
What's going on, man?
No, man. How you feeling? Talk to me.
I'm good, man. I am good.
How was your week?
My week was good. Got out and got some vitamin D. You know what I'm saying? I got some sunlight.
All right. I mean, you got to be specific, especially in Atlanta.
Yes. I live in Atlanta, so, I mean, the city, the peach state, home, first love of cities. I'm feeling good, man. The weather's been nice lately, and I've been getting out, taking walks, enjoying the scenery. Because, you know, like, in Atlanta, man, we got some of the most beautiful women in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Bar none. Like,
absolutely.
The culture, the weather, everything has been nice, man.
Yeah, I mean, you go to other places in the world, in America, the women look like wildebeest. The weather awful. Not here in Atlanta. It's like it's like its own slice of paradise.
Come on, now, we can't be capping. Like every now and then, you might see a wildebeest. Every now and then.
No, I mean, there's wildebeest everywhere.
Everywhere.
I mean, you can't. They're not going to go to extinction.
Nah, but
I mean, they're not going to be hunted to extinction.
I'll just say salute to all my women, gorgeous women out in Atlanta. I know you. This is the beginning of Gemini season. Salute to my Geminis.
Everybody be safe.
What you talking about? Geminis are some of the best people out here. Some of the most creative and
be safe, man.
It's how they always. I feel like we got a bad rep. Like they keep saying like we crazy or whatever. Or something about us. Like, listen, let's be honest, y'all. Y'all motherfuckers love us, even though we might take y'all through some shit. Like we are one of a kind.
I'm just saying, Gemini, some of the realest motherfuckers I know keep it real, but also the people that deal with Geminis, be safe. Be safe out there.
It's bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Don't be hating on us, man.
No hate, man.
I mean, famous Geminis, Prince, Kanye West,
who else?
Donald Trump.
Oh man, that's case closed.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on that. Like,
oh man, but your week was good. You're all right.
Yeah, everything is good, man.
Countdown to your birthday. What we doing? We in these Miami streets?
Bro, I don't really celebrate.
We in these Vegas streets?
Look, there's gonna be a staycation. I'm chilling. Even though the pandemic and we outside, I just want to ease my way out into the world. Like, I don't want to just jump out.
We in these Peachtree streets.
Peachtree streets. Speaking of Atlanta, salute to the Hawks. They got a win last night against the Knicks.
Hey, fuck the New York Knicks. Like I said last episode, it's evergreen. Hawks and 5. Y'all motherfuckers.
You think it's Hawks and 5?
Hawks and 5. The Knicks going home.
Trey did his thing last night.
My nigga, bro. Hawks
salute to Trey Young.
Bro, they need to repossess a Statue of Liberty at the performance the Knicks put on yesterday. Like, lock them niggas up. And Julius, we had Julius Randle's on Rikers Island in that motherfucker.
They was talking mad shit in game 2?
Game 2.
And when they was saying, like, fuck Trey Young, and they was like...
game 1 and 2.
Trey Young is balding and shit. They was doing all of these shouts and shit. I'm like, y'all.
Come on, man.
It's only game 2. Y'all really needed that game.
Exactly.
The Hawks could have took that, too.
Exactly. You come home, lose game 3. Y'all down 3-0. About to be eliminated on Sunday. But, hey, you know, it's going to be a little... What they call it, like a gentleman's sweep. We let you get your one little game.
Gentleman sweep.
Little gentleman sweep. You got your one little game that you're going to take your ass on home. Go sit in there.
So the next game is in Atlanta too? Or what?
Next game in Atlanta too. Next game in Atlanta Sunday night, 7 p.m. I know it's going to be loud in that motherfucker.
Sound like they ain't got no solution for Trey Young because he out there balling.
Hey, bro, he a superstar. Trey Young, the most disrespected superstar in the NBA. Hey.
Only because he's in Atlanta, right? Atlanta doesn't get any respect in sports, which is understandable because I mean we haven't won the championship in I don't know how long.
I feel like the Trae Young disrespect comes from like him being traded for Luka Doncic and people trying to prop up Luka Doncic like this great white hope or whatever.
So Luka's been balling though,
but they trying to pit the black man versus the white man when both of them can be great. You don't got to put the black man versus the white man. They both great.
Luka, I'm just saying,
fuck that nigga too. No, my bad. Fuck that Caucasian.
Boy. Nah, but like really, I've been looking at Luka because I really don't watch basketball like that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this motherfucker is out there really balling.
No, he
really sunning the Clippers. The Clippers ain't shit, bro. They just good on paper.
Oh, he is almost single-handedly about to set the Clippers back to the fucking Stone Age. He about to set them niggas on by himself.
I mean, he fit in well being the heir apparent to Dirk.
Hey.
Killing it, boy.
Hey, I mean, shout out Luka Doncic. It's still fuck you though, and fuck the New York Knicks. Just shout out my nigga Trae Young. Show my nigga some love. Give him some credit.
Come on, Hawks. You know, it'd be crazy if I don't see it happening, but if the Hawks made it to the championship,
they could, bro. Don't sleep. Hey, bookmark this. People think the Hawks. I mean, people don't even think the Hawks gonna beat the Knicks, but I'm saying the Hawks gonna beat the Knicks, and I'm gonna say just don't be surprised if they go further than what y'all think them is. Like, don't be surprised you see him in the Eastern Conference Finals or you see him in the NBA Finals.
Let's see if this podcast age will.
Hey, I mean, if you don't come back, put the Curb Your Enthusiasm shit, put the clown music up, do all that shit. But I'm just saying, if the Hawks do something, I'm on y'all ass.
We'll see. I mean, like the way that the NBA is playing right now, it seems like everybody is wet from wet, depending on any given game. Anybody can take it.
Yeah,
if you look on the East and the West, like it's very competitive.
There's some parity for once.
For once. During these times, all about who stays the healthiest.
I mean, we're really just playing in LeBron's league right now, so we'll see.
I think LeBron will win another championship this year.
I don't give a fuck. Nah, but
I'm a LeBron fan.
Nah. I mean, give LeBron all the credit. Second greatest basketball player of all time.
After this year, it's gonna be over with.
No, nah. He'll always be number 2. He can't get number 1.
Shit. Man, y'all be fucking my MJ's dick, boy.
The resume is impeccable.
MJ's dick be in y'all back throat, in y'all esophagus and shit.
The resume is impeccable, man.
Impeccable. Y'all be like, his dick is impeccable.
I'm sure a lot of women said that too.
Probably thousands, millions, probably.
Nah, man. But what else in your mind? What else happened this week?
A lot of shit. I just got to finish watching Kwame Brown and Judge Joe Brown's big podcast yesterday. I saw that shit, boy.
Bruh,
that shit caught a fire,
bro. When you say talk to a nigga nice, that nigga Judge Joe Brown did the complete opposite. That nigga so motherfucking disrespectfully.
Disrespectful is an understatement. He came for anybody and everybody. If you had a baby in front of him, he probably would have roasted the baby.
Baby caught a stray.
I know everybody didn't like it, and I felt like, have you watched the full interview?
Nah,
yeah.
just a clip.
I watched the full interview, and boy, it reminded me of having your elders and your grandparents talk to you.
Damn.
And it's like, if anybody ever talked to their grandparents, our grandparents are just different, bro. They was brought up in a different era where it's like, bro, they talk their shit, they talk their mind, and it's unfiltered, unapologetic too.
I mean, I got you, but they should be surprised they catch a hand or two.
You think they really care? They like, shit, I'm on my way out anyway, so fuck y'all. They don't give a fuck, bro.
You right.
They don't give, cause they look at like this. Like, we come up, and as we age and whatever, amount of time, like, we would listen to music and like, this is the shit, but our parents be like, what the fuck are y'all listening to?
Yeah.
I think by us being a certain age right now in our 30s or whatever, like, we look at a younger generation, we like,
what the fuck are y'all
especially with me, I'd be like, what the fuck are y'all listening to? But then I'd be like, y'all, that's just today's times, that's just today's culture, that's just today's art.
Yep.
So you let them have what they want to listen to and what they enjoy, so that's for them.
Exactly. It's not for you.
Like, but he said so much he said so much disrespectful shit.
And he went on Lizzo, went in on Cardi
B. He went in on fucking VP Kamala Harris. He called her a cum queen.
A cum queen? What?
You didn't hear that shit?
Hold on.
This motherfucker called her a cum queen. Because he was saying like she really fucked her way up. He was like she was fucking everybody. He was like they got stories about her. They written about her. Like people don't know, but if you go look for it on Google, everything he's saying is just straight facts.
How so?
Bro, they got stuff.
You can't verify who this woman done fuck, man.
Y'all, if you Google Kamala Harris, they got a history and everything. I mean, we already know her track record in regards to her politics.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you look at it, I don't know if he was out of bounds by calling her a cum queen.
Nah, man. Like I say, it's talking about some disrespectful shit, man.
He even got on the Breakfast Club too.
I mean,
he said, "Fuck the motherfuckers." And the thing is, like, y'all can't put all that shit on Kwame because Kwame was just listening. It's just like you sitting there listening, and you listen to your grandfather. You let him talk.
Nah, Kwame in regards to Judge O'Brien. I'll say Kwame never came for anybody. Kwame will just sit back living his life. People, and we talked about this shit, like people like to clout chase and insert themselves in situations that don't even fucking involve you. Like, don't speak on shit if it don't involve you. And if you catch a stray from inserting yourself in that motherfucker, you did it to yourself. You played your fucking self. Kwame just sat back. They mentioned his name. He aired that whole motherfucker out.
Kwame is, if minding their own business was a person, that's Kwame. Ain't do shit. Y'all look. What's that saying? Like, don't come for me unless I send for you.
Don't come for me unless I send for you.
Y'all gotta chill the fuck out because he lit the whole internet ablaze, boy.
Hey man, and built this man that built like he's built such a fan base and a platform in such a small amount of time. Like, shout out that man.
And you gonna always have your detractors. Like, oh, they was saying like, what shit? He wasn't saying nothing, but they was clowning on him. But now he got Judge Joe Brown and he's clowning on everybody. So that invalidates his whole platform. I'm like, y'all, like, you not really listening for the message. You looking for any type of.
You looking to be outraged. You ain't listening.
Exactly.
That's all.
And like even with Judge Joe, like I know he's always been a conservative and stuff like that. He's been a judge.
Oh, he a Clarence Thomas type nigga. Damn.
Nah, I don't think. I don't think Clarence is one of a kind. I think.
No,
one group of a kind.
I got you.
One of a group or some shit like that. Like he's gonna lump him into that.
He's a different species.
But I feel like we're more progressives in regards to our age and what we've gone through. But in olden times, they wasn't dealing with none of that shit. Dealing with how to be more PC. Because I feel like at times, bro, I be feeling like our society is too PC at times. Where they letting shit slide. They don't question anything, but they accept everything. And I'm not a person that does that. I do like, well, it depends on what it is. But like I said, it was like listening to my grandfather to just talk. Because you listen to older people, especially from my history and my culture, my older uncles and older family members, they let some of the shit they say you couldn't say out in the world in regards to like having your uncles or saying like cracker ass cracker and shit like that. Like they just blatant with their shit, but they do live in a different culture in the country.
I'm gonna say they're from a different time. Like, but they're also from like there's older generations. Like they were cool with being called colored or being called a Negro. Mm-hmm. That's not flying today. Like me as a black person, my nigga, you're not calling me colored. You're not calling me Negro. That shit ain't gonna fly.
Oh, we're happy and we're singing and we're that's what was the Wayne's Brothers theme song? Dun, dun, dun.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Ba-da-da-da. Give me a high five. All right, cut and break. Beautiful guys, Dynamite. Shout out Wayne Brothers, man.
Shout out Wayne Brothers.
Oh, you heard that Harvey Weinstein's creep mouth ghoul faced ass robbed him out of the Scary Movie franchise? Like the rights, the IP to it?
No, I didn't know that. What happened?
I mean, I don't know the full details of it, but it just sounded like they signed a bad contract and they lost the IP to Scary Movies.
So that's why the movies went on without them?
I'm guessing so.
Interesting.
I mean, they progressively got worse. Scary Movie 1 and 2 is classics.
They put Anna Faris more at the forefront.
Instead of Regina Hall.
Yeah, Regina Hall.
Mm. Yeah. Woo.
Beautiful, talented, funny as hell. I wonder why she ain't got no man though.
Shit, I don't know. Why Tracy Ellis Ross don't got a man? Is it necessary for them to have a man?
I love Tracy Ellis Ross.
I don't think it's necessary for them to have a man, especially in this time. I mean, they got money.
It depends on what they want, I guess.
Unless they want companionship.
Bruh, I feel like this. No matter how much money you accumulate, you always want to have something to share with somebody. You always want to have something when you come home at night in order to talk to somebody, because it gets lonely. It gets lonely in these streets, and I know it gets lonely at the top.
I mean, I'm sure Tracy and Regina got a nigga they can call up and get some companionship from when they need it.
True, but there's a difference between going and get different niggas for companionship and then having you somebody that you can have consistently have intimacies with.
Oprah got Stedman.
Or Gail.
She got a license.
Liquor license.
She got a license.
I don't know. Let me smell your breath. No, man, I'm like, that's the thing though, because if you really look at it, like, people are really rich. They don't be out here for a long period of time just finagling with different women or different. Well, I would say with men. They don't be finagling with different women.
Yep.
They'll and if they do, they at least have a wife, even if it's a trophy wife at home. Look at the aesthetics.
I mean, but there's a lot of ball players, a lot of athletes, a lot of entertainers out here, especially as black men out here, just out here making bad decisions, running in life, giving half.
Tristan Thompson,
giving half, giving a quarter of what they got away. I mean, Tristan Thompson's a case 101.
He giving a quarter. He giving full dick. He giving that shit to everybody.
He giving full dick and half the money. So, I'm sure that's
speaking of giving full dick, that nigga Nick Cannon giving everybody. He wilding out. He got another baby on the way.
I think what he thought about 2, 3, 4.
They said
all twins. No,
they was like, y'all need to shut the fuck up about Future and focus on Nick Cannon. He got another look. This nigga got more maternity pics than fucking hits.
What, bruh? Somebody's gonna drop that motherfucker on. That's gonna be a punchline on this season of Wild 'N Out.
I'm just saying, like, bro, like, he posing here, he posing there, he posing in the woods, he posing at home. Like, damn, bro.
Hey, man, shout out Nick Cannon.
With that money long, I guess you can have as many kids as you want.
Hey, as long as him and the women have an understanding and the children are taken care of, who am I to judge?
Who am I to judge? And then I think recently I was listening to one of the Hot 97 interviews with Future, and Future was like, y'all get mad at me because I don't settle down with none of my baby mamas. But he was like, it was smart. The reason I don't really want to settle with none of my baby mamas because I don't want any one of them to get mad at me. And you want to keep the home like happy, so it's like if you pick and choose one, and then you have some
gotcha
confrontation and conflicts within the other women. Because I don't know how many we got, like 6 or 7 or 8.
I don't know, but I see the logic. Like he got a tribe.
Yeah,
it's like if his children come up to him and ask him what's his favorite child. You can't do that, man. You gonna fuck up your tribe when you do some shit like that. You trying to keep your tribe happy, and that's all Future trying to do.
Yeah, that's all he's trying to do.
Oh, man, I see the logic in that. Shout out Future, man.
Salute the Future.
Future, Nick Cannon, all of them.
The toxic king, the toxic preacher.
Man. We got a free. It's not toxic, man. Like I say,
Future 1-1.
Nah. Your Future got a tribe. Your father got a tribe.
From the streets that she came to go back to the streets that she goes. Like, bruh.
The Future Hendrix, verse 1, chapter 1.
Verse 1, chapter 1.
If from the street she came,
the future commandments.
If from the street she came, she shall return.
She shall return. Boy.
Oh man, what else we got?
When you go to bed at night, do you and your wife go to bed at the same time?
Sometimes. I mean, I'm gonna say. And what you mean we go to bed? Like we go into bed. Like sometimes she'll fall asleep first. Sometimes I fall asleep first. If we do go to bed at the same time, but like sometimes she'll stay up, I'll stay up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're not one of them niggas where it's like when she say it's time for bed, you got to bring your ass to bed.
Nah. I mean, I'm gonna say. I would say. I mean that maybe for other men.
Why is that a thing with women?
Maybe for other men, but like me, like my wife already works at night, so she's rarely gonna sleep through the night. Like we almost on like a different sleep schedule on that type of thing. But you're right. Some niggas out here got a bedtime, got a curfew.
Like she needs to swaddle you to make sure you're in bed all night. You ain't going nowhere. Or before you go out, you probably gotta.
Oh damn!
She'll tell you, leave your dick here. Like, don't take it with you.
Nah, hold on. So it's some dudes out there that's got the warden tell them when his lights out and when it's bedtime.
Well, I can say from my experience in my past relationship, That was the thing.
Lights out.
We had to go to bed at the same time.
She had the lights out, nigga.
I think there was one time, bro. Like I was up. What I'm doing right now, smoking my hookah, relaxing. What I like to do, I like to vibe out and smoke hookah, maybe write lyrics or whatever. And she had went to bed. I think we had a fight earlier that night, and it was something stupid about like how I didn't like recognize that she had got her nails done, and I didn't really like appreciate. I didn't take time to appreciate her going to do something for me. Because I'm a person that loves a woman that like takes care of her feet. Not saying I got a foot fetish, but I do like pretty feet.
Okay.
So
tell yourself that.
I was so we was she went to bed. She went to bed early, and I was doing my thing. I think I had the music on, and I guess she heard it. And then she was like, "It's time for bed." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And she was already mad at me from our earlier discussion about the feet and toenails or whatever, because I didn't appreciate that. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, really? We really don't have to go to bed at the same time. So it's like, I ended up like, baby, like, shit, if you wanted me to come to bed, just all you had to do was just let me know. Because I mean, I'm being a bigger dude. They like somebody to cuddle with. So I took my ass to bed. So I mean, bro, I've been through that situation where it's like,
did you take your dick off and sit on the table too?
And I had to put it to work then. Because sometimes I be thinking sometimes women just want to start a fight so they can have like the makeup sex. Like that's the thing. Like they're so feisty and confrontational because it gets them off when you can make up.
Now that's toxic. Now that's toxic.
Is it really though?
Intentionally started arguments and fights with people in the hopes of like having like sex or better outcome.
I'm saying you ain't never had like angry sex. Like I can't fucking hate you right now, so I'm gonna beat this shit up. Really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but to do the shit intentionally, come on, man. That's like
women's minds are different from our minds, so they would definitely do something like that.
That's like psychological BDSM. like beyond the like physical pain, you put yourself through mental pain in the hopes of like a good outcome.
I mean, to be honest, it is some good angry sex. Is good sex.
I mean, I ain't gonna deny that. I can't deny that.
I'm just saying, like in the act of it, you do it because you like, man, I can't fucking stand you. Like, I'm about to fuck this shit up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you get to a certain point, and sooner or later you gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Like.
That's a given.
Like I can't fucking stand you fucking So it's kind of therapeutic because you release that energy. You really release that energy in a different way.
Oh man.
Like I would say, like if you like, there's so many different kinds of sex. They have angry sex, they have morning sex, and they have late night sex. Then they have a quickie.
But yeah, quickie, you got a quick fuck. I mean, hey, you got head, you got, it's
no, but I'm saying, like, what would you think is, like, what's the one that you prefer?
What's the one I prefer?
If they have angry sex, morning sex, late night sex, and quickie sex.
All right, I guess if I had to choose, it's probably morning sex.
I'm with you on that.
It's just, I mean, like, again, the nasty thing. I mean, it's just something about that hot breath, that just waking up, just all of it. It's like, it's like rawness, just the rawness, the realness of it all.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like morning sex is the best fucking sex ever. Mm-hmm. And you touched on it. It's something about, especially a person that you really care about and love. It's something about that hot breath, that hot stanky breath that kind of turns you on. Not too stanky.
Still got your bonnet on. I'm about to fuck that up too. You should.
I have a love-hate relationship with a bonnet.
You know, like, oh man, come on.
I don't think bonnets are sexy. Like,
oh, I mean, bonnets ain't sexy.
I mean, I'm a still hit, but I'm like,
I mean, of course, I don't give a fuck. I mean, come on, man. A bonnet ain't stop nothing.
I mean, sometimes it serves its purpose because, especially if she has long hair, and you know, with women, if they want to take care of their hair, they oil their scalp and stuff like that. You don't have oil and shit all in your face.
And I'm about to fuck that up.
So I mean, I give you a point for having the bonnet on, but it's that morning sex, and like, you wake up and you have your boo there with you, right? And you kind of just slide in, and certain women had told me like that's the best feeling ever. They wake up to just like a dude just sliding in, like it's ecstasy for them. So it's like you wake up and I feel like you start on the right foot when you fuck first before you like do anything or before you go to work or whatever, before you deal with your kids or whatever. Like get you a nut off.
You know, I mean, you know, like some people wake up, they say the best time to work out is in the morning because you kind of say get your endorphins going, release all.
Oh, endorphins are definitely going.
Yeah, exactly. That's what morning sex is. You just you getting your early morning workout.
Yeah,
so you have a good day.
Yeah, like it's like with me, especially like have you ever, let's say if it's morning sex or whatever, have you ever woke up to head?
No, I ain't never been that blessed. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's like the best feeling ever.
It's something you got a story to tell.
Let's just say this, like I was
go ahead, Mr. Rogers.
I think I was
go ahead, LeVar Burton.
I think I was asleep, right? And I was laying in bed and I think I was dreaming or whatever. But then I'm like, damn, this feels too fucking good. And I'm waking up and I'm like, I look down, I'm like, damn, my girl was giving me head, like, and it was kind of like I was half asleep.
Okay, so you felt like you was dreaming.
I felt like I was dreaming, but with her, like, she liked for everything to be clean or whatever. So what she would do, she had like baby wipes, and I felt something cold touch my dick, right? Because I was asleep. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I'm still like, I'm nodding off, you know what I'm saying? So what she would do, she would like clean my shit before she started sucking it. And I'm like, I remember this shit. Like, it was an out of body experience. She cleaned my shit and then she started going. This what I'm saying, nigga. Tell your girl like to try this shit.
Keep going.
Guys, if you've ever experienced this shit, like this is one of like the best things. She had the DSL dick sucking lips. She started going to town like first. She started off real slow, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a grower, not a shower. You know what I'm saying? You'll like me when I'm horny. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she had me full flag staff up, and like she was going to town, and I'm like, she just going at it, boy. Like,
oh, really?
She hitting the mushroom tip just right, boy. Like, just going at it. And I wake up, I'm like, she already did a foreplay. Like, that's what you call sleepy foreplay. Get you some head while you half sleep. And if you've ever been with a woman, like when you wake up and like, and you pretty much servicing her. They like waking. First they be sleep. I don't want this shit. Like get off me. And you get to the point they be like,
They took that ass back.
Yeah,
like they be play sleeping.
I'm saying like you servicing her, like you could tell like you're doing something right because the hip movements start. You know what I'm saying, going back and forth like a little wave movement in the ocean or whatever. And you start doing your thing, and then it gets to the point like they like what they say, fuck it, stick it in. You know?
Yeah.
Give me that dick.
Whoa.
Or they be like, baby, like, quit fucking playing with me. Like, I want the dick.
Like, give me that dick. I'm like, this nigga fucking scorpion.
Get over here.
Nah.
So they be like, so you wake up like that. I think that's like one of the best experiences. You wake up to sex or wake up to head, and it's like the foreplay has already been done, and like even if you have, but you gotta have a certain level of intimacy with your partner, or whatever. And we're not talking about like taking advantage of women, guys. We're not doing that.
No. Anything we say sexual is always with the consent of a partner.
With the consent. And I think the wetness is consent.
Nah. I think I seen it on the SVU episode. I don't think the wetness means consent.
Shit. So if you say that for a woman, so by her sucking my dick, right?
Oh, she already consented.
But I'm saying like if my shit ain't getting hard, would that not be consent? Or if the dick get hard, I mean that's consent?
I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, would you say you were taking advantage of it, Rick?
Hell no. Hell no. It was so pleasurable, like, bruh. Because sometimes you get in I think I was so tired that day. But she wanted the dick.
And you weren't tired no more.
I was still tired, but she wanted the dick. Like, women gonna do whatever the fuck they gonna do. And by having her, like, for us to open that lane where she can just wake me up to head and shit, like, that was like the best experience ever.
Yeah. Did you communicate to how much you enjoyed that, or how much you appreciated that? And did she ever do it again? Was it like a regular occurrence of a thing?
She knew I enjoyed it because I'm a moaner and a screamer.
The neighbors know your name?
Oh, that's just Levert. That's just Levert again.
Nah. The neighbors know her name. The neighbors.
Nah, they definitely know my name. Nigga, you screaming again? Like, hell yeah. And that was this one time, like, when I used to have a roommate, me and her was like, we take showers together, you know what I'm saying? Taking a shower together, and like, she hit them wet knees and like started giving me head or whatever. I'm like, bruh, this is what kings feel like. Because it was amazing. I was like, I told my roommate, I was like, bro, good thing he wasn't here, because you would have heard me screaming throughout the loft. Right. You would have heard me. I was like, oh my god.
Right, that's the only fucked up thing about having a roommate, man. You got to tiptoe around the whole entire situation. You can't fuck on the couch in the living room like you want to. You can't fuck in the bathroom or like how you want to. You can't fuck in the kitchen how you want to. You got to be mindful of other people. I
feel like that only applies if like you share furniture.
What you mean?
Because if all the furniture is mine, I can fuck wherever I want to fuck. Nah, it's different, but like,
all right. So if your roommate fucked on your dining room table and didn't tell you,
just don't let me find out.
Damn. But
I feel like this, like, as long as you clean up after yourself, like, bruh, it is what it is. Just, you can't fuck in my room though.
Oh no.
Nah, you let that shit go. Speaking of like the loft that I lived in Atlanta, we didn't have no ceilings for the bedrooms.
Oh, so you was hearing the whole everything.
Bruh, there was times at night where I try to be respectful. If I'm getting it in right, I try to like silence my moans and shit. Or what you do is you turn on the TV.
Turn the TV.
Like if I had my studio in my room and I turn on like some music.
Yeah.
My studio monitors and play that shit. And I play that shit like you know I'm fucking if the song is on repeat.
Say what?
There's no playlist, it's just a one song, you know what I'm saying? Like and so I would get it in, but usually he would work at night and I worked during the day, so we had different schedules.
Oh, so that worked out perfectly.
So it was cool. Yeah. But there were some times where our paths crossed when he started working during the day.
Oh, damn. And the appointments was lining up with his work schedule.
Boy, like, but I always let him know, I got a shorty coming through, or he'll let me know he got a shorty coming through.
Common courtesy.
Yeah. So what I would do is, like, as a wingman, I would get ghost for a couple of hours, go out to the bars or whatever, like let him have the space or whatever.
Yeah.
But if I was just working on music, I put on my headphones. I got like some noise cancellation headphones.
I'm sure you got the best of a good pair.
A good pair. Or there was times I was working on my music and shit, and sometimes I would get fucking if I hear a girl moan like, oh yeah, oh my god, I would get inspiration while I'm making my love music.
No, you should have recorded, put it to a melody, and looped it and made a beat.
I mean, I could have did that, but
oh man,
I feel like I would need consent to put on a record.
Nah, you don't need consent. You just pay a royalty. Give a little bit of royalty.
A royalty. Your pussy got you a royalty check.
Hey man.
But yeah, that would happen, and I think that was one night. Like, girl was fucking moaning and screaming. I'm like, bro, I can't even focus right now. Then you get kind of jealous. Like,
hey man, shout out your roommate. That man will put in that work.
Shout out to my nigga Brian. Shout out to my nigga Brian. Like, I hope you doing well. I haven't talked. I gotta check on you. And he be fucking a chick, and I'm like, then I'd be like, fuck, they ain't that fucking. I need something to fuck. Cause you're in that, it's that energy that's vibrating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like sometimes I would just leave and go to the patio or whatever. But he was like me. We long strokes. Like, we be going by. I mean, my minimum is probably like 3 hours. I don't like quickies. I feel like you can't really put your all into it. Because if I'm doing something I'm passionate about, I want to give my all.
Wait a second. Okay, so your minimum 3 hours. What is your definition of a quickie then? Because it sounds like your definition of a quickie is an hour.
Yeah, about an hour. Yeah, it's about an hour.
All right, man.
Nah, seriously.
What if you don't got an hour? You gonna do it then?
Nah, I don't want to waste no time. Like, if we doing it, and maybe we're gonna be maybe like we are on to an event or something like that, we can do it. We can finish it up in the car or something like that.
Okay, I got you. Yeah,
but like, I don't know. I don't understand how people get off in like fucking 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Cause I be feeling like with me, I'm like, you gotta do foreplay and all of that. Like, what's sex without foreplay? That's like you trying to start up a fucking cold engine.
Exactly.
You don't do that. You let that shit warm up.
I was about to say, sex without foreplay, is that rape? I don't know.
It's
definitely not enjoyable. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to get those pistons and the oil breaking. So it's like you got to get everything lubricated. So if you're going in there raw without even like warming up the engine, like shame on you.
Exactly.
Guys, we do foreplay around here.
You let your meat thaw out. You warm up. You let your car warm up.
Yeah, let your car warm up.
You got to do that to the pussy.
I'm always like this, guys. If you with a woman and you doing foreplay, and you don't get to the part where
foreplay,
where she sounds like you stirring macaroni and cheese, you need to start over, or you need to go longer. Macaroni. She needs to sound like macaroni and cheese. You stirring up macaroni and cheese, or a little bit like Rice Krispies stirring, like the little pop in the fat, like you stirring Rice Krispies. Like it need to be like you need to be something like that.
You got a different kind of sweet tooth. you got a different kind of sweet tooth.
I'm just saying, man. Like you gotta let the shit warm up first. Don't just jump right in. Mm-hmm. And whatever speed that you're going, cause I learned all my moves. Shout out to the women, like my experiences. Like y'all taught me a lot. Y'all taught me how to be a great lover, and I owe that all to y'all.
You gonna run down the list? You gonna run down the list for the podcast?
Hell no. I'm saying like I used to. The biggest thing I would say, or biggest takeaway, is when a woman told me like, whatever you're doing, divide it by 10 of the speed. Not multiply. Don't go fast. Go slower. Divide it by 10.
So 100 divided by 10. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then what next?
That's how slow you need to go.
Okay. So go at a 10 speed.
Yeah.
All right.
Go super slow, because with women it takes time for them to build up everything. With us guys, we're like visually stimulated. We're ready to go.
Oh.
That's why when it comes to foreplay doesn't start before you start fucking. Foreplay started when you was taking out the trash or you was washing dishes.
My bad. I thought she hit you with like some pin dash shit, like divided by 10, then divide, then subtract.
Nah, I'm saying like whatever your speed is. Like okay, let's say you're shooting a video or whatever, right? You want to put it in slow mo. Go in that speed.
Okay.
Like 24 frames per second.
Yeah.
You need to go slower than that.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Slow it down. Make sure she's ready.
Down.
And don't give it to her until she really begs for it.
You.
Don't give it to her until she like, nigga, give me that shit right now. You let her wait for that shit. Let her wait for it. And then you give it to her.
All right. He teaching you. Take notes.
I'm just saying, man, there's levels to this shit.
Take notes. All right. We gonna pivot. You got an ain't shit motherfucker of the week.
Oh, ain't shit motherfucker of the week.
If you want some time, I got time.
Well, shit, I could just easily say Just Joe Brown from yesterday. Look, if you had an ain't shit motherfucker of the week in the beginning of the week, he took the fucking cake.
Oh, he came in and took the crown at the last second.
When he said that Lizzo was a sloppy fat harlot or whatever, or he was saying Cardi B was a street walking hoe, like that nigga ain't shit. When he say the VP is a cum queen, like, bruh.
Right.
If ain't shit was a person, that is Just Joe Brown.
Hey man, all right.
Even though he was spilling some jewels, y'all. I'm just saying.
And that's fine. Like damn, right? Old people really don't know how to talk to people.
You know your saying though.
Don't you may not like the message, but consider the message. No. You may not like the message, but consider the message.
I'm just saying. Consider the message.
Judge O'Brien. All right, my ain't shit motherfucker go to another Joe. Joe Biden. Really? Oh yeah, Joe Biden and Joe Manchin. I mean, pretty much the whole motherfucker.
Who was Joe Manchin?
Joe Manchin is the Democratic senator from the state of West Virginia. But really the whole Democratic Party. All right. You all are so fucking focused on being bipartisan with a party that is not willing to negotiate. You're really trying to negotiate with children, and by negotiating with children or children, terrorists, insurrectionists, all of that, you're hurting the people that put you in power. The people of Georgia, the people of the United States of America gave Democrats the power to actually make change, and you all are fumbling the bag by trying to be fair and partisan with people that don't give a fuck about any of that. So, you've got one or two options. The first option is that they're setting you up for failure. And then the second option is you're setting yourself up for failure. You've got Joe Biden, you have 4 years. Joe Manchin, you have 2 more years to actually do something to help the people that gave you the opportunity that you do right now, and you're about to fumble and waste it. So you ain't shit.
I mean, it's been a terrible month. But if your name is Joe, it's been a terrible month for you.
Joe Biden, Joe Manchin, Judge Joe Brown. Oh, Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
Oh.
This is the month of Joe. And speaking of Joe Biden, I would like to say, since it's recently the anniversary of George Floyd's death, salute to George Floyd and his family. They went to the White House a couple of days ago and they met with Joe Biden. They said he's looking to push the George Floyd bill or whatever. And I'm like this, and he said he don't want to rush it and he want to make sure the bill is up to par and shit like that. Y'all need to put as much time as y'all put that Asian bill, anti-Asian hate, into this George Floyd bill.
That same time,
and even more. Keep that same energy.
The same energy you put into your infrastructure bill, put that shit into the George Floyd Policing Act.
Because it's like, really, Joe Biden's on the clock. Kamala's on the clock. Democrats are on the clock.
Real shit. And they fumbling a fucking opportunity given to them by the citizens of the United States of America, in particular the black community.
They be
which supported you and rode for you and got you to where you are right now.
One thing I can say like this,
and you're dragging your feet, but we didn't drag our fucking feet to the polls for you.
I can say like this: I've been relating more to conservatives and their mindset of not giving a shit than these liberals trying to be PC with everything. They told you they don't give a fuck about you, so why don't you put that shit in reverse? But now you're like, nah, this is a country for everybody. They told you this wasn't a country. This is a country for us. This is our country.
Republicans
this
fall
is
in
our
line.
Land.
Republicans fall in line. Democrats fall in love.
If y'all gonna do some shit, man. Stop pussyfooting around.
All right. Now you said you started side with conservatives. Conservatives in what like
and not giving a fuck.
Oh, okay. So just not pro life.
Because I think I heard somebody say this once. It was like, I think it was maybe Chink off of the Young Turks. There's one thing about these Democrats, man. They fucking bitches. And I don't know if he used the word bitches, but that was my interpretation. That was my translation. They like to pussy with foot and dance around issues and shit. Instead of you have these conservatives who come in like fucking grown ass men.
They got a plan for the initiatives they want to push and they go push it.
If you got the fucking power, do what the fuck you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you waiting for?
All right. Yeah, real shit. All right, I got another question for you. All right. Who would you rather? Kamala Harris or Michelle Obama?
Would I rather what?
Who would you rather, man? We grown here. All right, say.
I don't know. Michelle got that dunk. Respectfully.
Oh man, thank y'all for listening.
And Kamala,
you gonna keep digging this? You gonna keep digging? Okay, go.
Kamala's a cum queen.
Oh, all right. It's again, Judge Joe Brown. You ain't shit. Learn how to talk to people. Who else?
I mean, you can just sum it up with Judge Joe. I mean, he took the fucking cake.
Right.
Salute to Kwame Brown.
Hey, shout out Kwame Brown.
And fuck Stephen A. Smith.
Oh. Fuck Stephen A. Smith. Fuck ESPN. Fuck the Knicks. Fuck Luka. Fuck them.
Fuck the Saints.
Fuck the Saints. Fuck Tom Brady. Oh, my bad. Who else? Bro, who fuck? Man, who else?
You got a long list of fuck 'ems.
Fuck Tom Brady. Fuck Drew Brees.
At one point, I wanted to say fuck Julio, but I still love Julio.
No fuck Julio. But you gonna say fuck Falcons or no?
It was Julio who put in the trade request, so I can't really say fuck Falcons right now. I'm still not watching y'all though.
No, but anyway, thank y'all for listening to this episode of the Real Creators Collab. This is your boy Marcus, aka Trey Young, aka Ice Trader Game.
It's your boy Levert, aka Leverticus, aka Sweet Dick Willie. We out.
Deuces.
Hey.